To most in Kenya and beyond, Owiyo needs no introduction. She is the voice behind the famous Kisumu 100 hit song and unreservedly referred to as Kisumu 100 since this was the song that catapulted her into the limelight. Owiyo was born in Kasia village in 1975, Nyakach, near the lakeside city of Kisumu, but was brought up in Thika, where her father was working as a teacher. Probably, she would have ended up in her father's footsteps as a teacher. However, the universe had other plans in store for her. Her interest in music wasn't an inspiration grasped from a distance, but from her grandfather, who was a talented and prolific nyatiti player, sparking her interest in music. Besides her grandfather, at a tender age, she would admire female musicians performing on stage like the likes of Shala Mwana, Mariam Makeba, and Nyaka Bell, starring in her the urge to be like them, not forgetting the quite foreign and locally based Anyango Nyat Japan, a renowned Japanese female artist who camped in Illegal with an aim of learning how to play the nyatiti. Suzana had music encropped in her throughout her growth stages since on joining Rai High School. Besides studies, she helped her school win many trophies during the provincial and national music festival. In 1998, Owiyo joined a Nairobi-based singer, Sally Oyugi, as a background vocalist, and after a span of 2 years, she had to part ways with Oyugi since she was relocating to the US, leaving her with no band to sing with. Suzana then joined a Congolese band as a dancer and teamed up with a local band in Nairobi called the Bora Bora Sound. As time went by, she started doing renditions of famous hits, leading her to Kisumu, where she was part of an in-house band performing every weekend. While still on board with the band, a colleague taught her how to play the guitar, something that will prove very instrumental in her career. She then went back to Nairobi and undertook music lessons at the Kenya's Conservatory of Music while singing at a club in Karen. Suzana's uproar cropped while preparations were being made for sentimental celebrations of the city of Kisumu, where she was requested to compose a theme song for the opening ceremony. When Owiyo performed the song, the crowd went wild, marching to an introduction to renowned producer Ted Josiah by the hip-hop duo Gidi Gidi and Maji Maji, and the moment felt right to take her music to the next level. Owiyo decided to work on an album with Ted Josiah, this leading to her winning a nomination in the Kora Awards in 2002 as the Most Promising Female Artist category. The same album won her a Kisima Award for the Most Promising Female Artist in 2003. It was at this time that her new single, Sandore, a new video which commented on child labor, was also a success. Owiyo attended numerous concerts in Kenya and abroad.
Sandore, 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 Sandore. Yesani dwarogadio, kama winigini tere. Yesani dwarogadio, kama baba unitiere. Yesani dwarogadio, kama mama unitiere. Yesani dwarogadio.
In June 2003, Owiyo represented her country at the Kenyan Festival in Paris, organized by Alliance Francaise, with immediate follow-up in August the same year representing East Africa at the Pan-African Music Festival in Brazzaville, where she sang alongside Youssou N'Dour, Koffi Olomide, and Rebecca Malope. In July 2004, Suzana performed at the Festival Mundial in Tilburg, Netherlands, with a close follow-up in December 2004, where Owiyo beat a host of African artists to clinch the single berth reserved for female African artists to perform at the Nobel Peace Prize concert. Owiyo performed with her band and also performed the song Imagine with the likes of Cindy Lauper, Chris Botti, and Babu Mal. She had just finished a tour in France, United States, and Japan. Suzana's music can well be described as a fusion of traditional Western Kenyan music and contemporary rhythms. This well described from the traditional instruments such as nyatiti or rotu, as heard in Janyao, the first track of her album Yamokudo. In 2005, Suzana was a showstopper at the annual Corporate Council on Africa Summit in Baltimore, Maryland. She also performed at the World Trade Expo in Japan and the Zanzibar International Film Festival in Zanzibar. Later that year, she was invited to the Jamhuri Day Festival in Washington, D.C., where she performed and made a series of appearances in Maryland and New York. In 2006, Owiyo traveled to the United States to visit the University of Florida to help start an Arts in Medicine program at Mater Hospital, with the program's major aim being to help patients recover by including live music in their treatment, not the common piped music in hospital. Owiyo was part of the Divas Club of the Nile supergroup that featured 4 Kenyan female musicians. Part of the team were Masi Myra, Achenga Buru, and Princess Julie. The group performed at the festival Mundial in 2007. Besides music, Owiyo has been involved in the corporate, NGO, and government-sponsored events. She recorded and performed the anti-corruption campaign spearheaded by the Kenya Anti-Corruption. Owiyo also recorded a theme song for the Kenya Tourist Board. In June 2007, she represented Kenya at the Massa Festival that was held in Abidjan, Ivory Coast. In August, she performed at the prestigious event called the Yara Prize Awards held in Oslo, gracing the occasion with artists such as Papa Wemba and the Brass Brothers from Oslo. She later, in December, performed at a New Year's Eve concert held in Maputo, Mozambique. Owiyo was nominated for the Best Kenyan Female Artist category at the 2007 Pearl of African Music Award. In 2008, she performed at the Nelson Mandela's 90th birthday concert in London and at the Wimex Festival. In 2011, Suzana's third album, Roots, was released on May 18th, with the album holding 13 tracks done in Luo, Swahili, and Gikuyu. That same month, she performed with Yusundur in collaboration European tour, dubbed New African Voices. Suzana's third album featured Oliver Mtukudzi as a guest artist. In December, Owiyo was awarded Order of the Grand Warrior Award by the President of Kenya. Owiyo is currently involved in a girls' empowerment campaign project, Because I'm a Girl, initiated by Plan International. Suzana has supported several charities for women and children locally through her music and donated directly through her Suzana Owiyo's Trust. Suzana is currently the UNEP's Goodwill Ambassador, a partnership that will see her bring home the need for environmental action at all levels of the society and to her fans.
Bini dong,